The
No bones, no
blobfish
teeth.
feeds
You
by
poke him
simply
like that, you
floating
poke him
along
now.
the ocean floor
He
and sucking
shake.
food in. Number 1. The
What it do, baby? It's the one and only Chef Reacts back with another banger. And hey, it's Spooky Saturday. And in today's video, we'll be looking at top 10 weirdest sea creatures. Voice off. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on post notifications. Joe Bangers and Hangers on 2020. But yeah, leave a like, comment down below. Favorite part about the video before we get to the video. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, top 10 weirdest sea creatures. Nah, I love the ocean. I always knew it was like a bunch of weird like creatures out there in the world. Hopefully I'd find something but I never saw before. And it could be real, could be not. Could be real, could be not. I don't know. That's what we find out today. Weirdest sea creatures. I only know with sharks, dolphins, whales, sea urchins, and whatever. Because in the Bahamas we have all the creatures basically. I mean, everywhere have all the creatures, but I mean, the ones you see a lot is stingrays, jellyfish, sharks, fish, barracuda, marlins, you name it. And one day, I don't believe in mermaids. It could be real, could be not. Some scary things I watched on mermaids before. So I don't know. Could be real, could be not. Without further ado, I ain't taking no more time with y'all. Without further ado, let's just check it out.
Welcome back to List Jumbo. Lurking beneath the surface in the depths of the sea are some of the world's strangest looking animals. Here are the top 10 weirdest sea creatures. Number 10. The Stargazer. Despite its lovely name, the Stargazer is anything but lovely. The Stargazer, a perciform fish, has eyes on the top of its...
Okay, the first creature. That nigga look weird. First of all, why he look like that? Why his teeth look like that? He got no teeth. He look like he just suck things in like he just suck things in all the time. I don't know. It's kind of creepy to me, man.
Head and spends its days buried in the ocean floor. Known for its unique way of hunting, the Stargazer disguises itself by digging into the sand, leaving only its eyes and mouth visible. This allows it to strike unseen, ultimately sucking unknowing prey into its large mouth. And to add insult to injury, the Stargazer is poisonous, with 2 large venomous spines. It can also deliver an electric shock to its enemies, and if its camouflage method is not successful...
Hold on, he just said electric shock? This little ugly looking fish have electricity in his body, and he get 2 spines, and he blend it with the sand. Nigga, what? How are you supposed to run from that if you're in the ocean and you step on him and he gets scared of you? Next thing you know, you get shocked. What?
It also has a worm-shaped lure in its mouth that it can use to wiggle around to entice its prey. Ranging in size from 18 to 90 centimeters, this odd and horrid-looking fish is found both in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. And due to its vicious hunting methods, the Stargazer is said to be one of the meanest creatures of the sea. Number 9. The Goblin Shark. The Goblin Shark...
No, but I'm a goblin shark, but that nigga look like that's a puppet with a hand, with teeth. That's what it look like. I'm a puppet shark.
It is a very rare shark that lives in very deep waters. It has been called a living fossil, and is the only living family member of the 125-million-year-old family Mitsukuridae. Known for its large nose, the goblin shark can grow 3 to 4 meters long, on average. Its weird appearance is mostly attributed to its long nose, which is covered in sensors to pick up the electric fields.
Nigga look like he was 500 years old.
Goblin sharks appear pink, as their skin is semi-translucent and reveals
Hold
some
on,
blood vessels underneath.
Hold on, something just come out of his mouth. Like he had 2 mouths in one. What is going on?
Unlike other sharks, though, goblin sharks have a flabby body with very small fins. This makes them slow swimmers. Because they are slow swimmers, goblin sharks rely on their flexible jaws. Their jaws can spring forward to catch prey. And similar to most sharks, goblin sharks have sharp nail-like teeth. They are found in all 3 oceans. However, due to their love of the deep, deep sea, they are fairly elusive and rare.
You look half human.
The Dumbo Octopus. Aptly named for its elephant ear-like fins, the Dumbo octopus is a peculiar-looking octopus. Relatively small for an
That look like
octopus,
no
the Dumbo
octopus.
octopus
That's
is
a
only
Dumbo
about
octopus.
8 inches in length and likes to frequent very deep waters. It can be found at depths of 400 meters deep, making it the deepest dwelling octopus on Earth. It has 8 legs, but unlike other octopi, the Dumbo octopus's legs are webbed. This webbing, along with its large
Why does it look like a bird? It doesn't look like no octopus. It looks like a bird. Almost like a Pokemon character. Anime character. It doesn't look like no octopus.
elephant ear fins help it to swim. It also has the ability to camouflage itself, but it is unique as the only octopus that does not have an ink sac. Because the Dumbo octopus lives in such deep waters, there is actually little known about this odd-looking, large ear-finned octopus. Number 7. The red-lipped batfish. Found only in waters near the Galapagos Islands, the red-lipped batfish likes to lurk on the edges of the coral reefs.
You could see this is a grumpy fish. You see that look? That look like an old woman. An older lady. Like an old lady like 60s, 50s, late 50s. Who's with them big red lipstick and who really don't be on no one run. Who grumpy all day. That's what this one look like. So I don't think you want to fool with this fish. Don't fool with this one. You just want to know one.
Named in part for its bat-like appearance, this fish is mostly known for its bright red lips. However, the red-lipped batfish has a number of other unusual features. It has an elysium on the top of its head, which it uses for hunting. On the other end of the elysium is a
Nigga look like ready to
which
fight.
a red-lipped batfish uses
At
to
any
attract
time, he just say,
prey.
screw up.
The body is covered in smooth, greenish scales, and it can grow up to 20 centimeters long. It also has an unusual morphology. Unlike other saltwater fish, the red-lipped batfish is not a strong swimmer. It uses its pectoral and pelvic fins to walk or propel itself along the bottom of the sea, making it not just strange in appearance, but also strange in the way that it moves. Number 6. The squidworm.
No, he
This
just
weird-looking
Squidward.
sea creature is covered in a thin gelatinous coating. This coating is found all along.
Hey, Squiddy! What you going on, Squiddy? I can say this thing named Squidward. He look like he had wings. He look like half helicopter. So he look like a helicopter. I don't know.
Along the outside of its body, and is semi-transparent, giving the squidworm a glowing effect. It grows on average 9 to 10 centimeters long, and has 4 pairs of gills. Furthermore, it has 10 appendages that stick out from various places on its body, giving it a weirdly science fiction-like appearance. These appendages are approximately the same length as its body, and it uses 2 of these appendages to eat with. The other 8 appendages are actually part of the squidworm's respiratory and sensory systems. The squidworm has nuchal organs, which are strange-looking feather-like things that grow out of its head. Its nuchal organs are used to analyze the chemical signals in the waters. It eats what is known as marine snow, which is essentially the organic materials and plant pieces that float
He
down.
really look like he flying though. He really look like he flying.
Number 5. The giant hatchetfish. Lurking at depths of 50 meters, the giant hatchetfish is an odd, scary-looking fish that lives in the tropical seas. As a bottom dweller, its eyes point
I wonder what under all of that. You see all that under there? I wonder what all under that. Why they built like that? That's where they store their food. I don't know. Could be stomach, cause he look like he's supposed to be one skinny nigga. But then something just happened under there. That's how it looked to me.
upward so that it can see both its prey and predators descending from above. The blade that runs along the bottom of its body resembles the blade of a hatchet, hence its name. The giant hatchetfish has bioluminescent organs that allow it to glow brightly in the deep, dark waters of the sea. The light that is created by its bioluminescent organs is a camouflage,
Hey, you ugly.
as the light allows the hatchetfish to blend in with the rays of light that shine down from above. This renders the hatchetfish virtually invisible to predators. Growing to 5 inches long, it's not really a giant, as its name suggests, and it also has a very short lifespan. Most giant hatchetfish live for only about a year. Number 4. The leafy sea dragon. Also known as Glavard's dragon, the leafy sea dragon resembles floating seaweed as it moves along the water. Reaching an average length of 20 to 24 centimeters, this ethereal-looking creature is covered in long leaf-like protrusions. These protrusions not only help the leafy sea dragon swim, but they also help it to camouflage. The leaf-like appendages can change color when needed to blend in with the surroundings. The leafy sea dragon is a solitary creature, preferring to live alone and frequents the waters.
So you're telling me this nigga look like an actual plant, but it's an actual animal. So that's why they say coral reefs real. Because clearly you could see this guy. You can see this guy. Clearly he's real. He looked like a leaf. But he looked like a dragon. Not a dragon. It's probably looked like more like a seahorse to me with leaves. That's what he looked like. Seahorse to me with leaves.
Of the southern and western coasts of Australia. It does, however, have both pectoral and dorsal fins, but they are very transparent and almost invisible. Its curious appearance has caught the attention of breeders. However, although attempted, the leafy sea dragon has never been bred successfully in captivity. Number 3. The clown frogfish. Found in the center of the Indian Ocean and the western part of the Pacific Ocean, the clown frogfish, also known as the warty clownfish, is both strange and beautiful. It has the ability to change its colors, although the change can take weeks to occur. Its colors can range from pink, to yellow, to cream, to red.
Can you imagine seeing this in the water? Can you imagine seeing this in the water? Because I can't imagine seeing this in the water. It's a creepy. Especially you see the white one, the white beast, the white beast, the white fish, what they showing. I can't see them in the water. No.
And to brown.
No.
It can even change itself to completely white if needed.
What?
The clown frogfish lives in coral reefs, where it blends in well with its surroundings. It has soft skin, covered in wart-like shapes, and its average size is around 15 centimeters. Don't be fooled by its whimsical appearance, though. The clown frogfish is a fierce carnivore and very successful predator. Armed with an oversized mouth, the clown frogfish can swallow prey as large as itself. Number 2.
So, he's a clown. It's a frog and a fish. He eat meat, but he's a clown. And he swim in the water. Okay, makes sense. Don't make sense. That don't make no sense.
The anglerfish. With its saggy body and fleshy growths on its head, the anglerfish can be found in waters all over the world, but mostly lives in the Atlantic and Antarctic oceans. Its fright...
Nigga, this look like this look like a piranha. This don't look like, whatever fish you just named. This look like a piranha. You see how ugly this thing look?
Full appearance is attributed to its oversized head, but it has several other frightful attributes. Its spine has the ability to grow like its own growing flesh, and its mouth is lined with long, semi-translucent
Niggas say come out, stop playing.
Named for the protruding piece of dorsal spine above its mouth, the anglerfish uses this terrifying appendage to fish for food, allowing it to swallow prey twice as large as itself. Growing to upwards of 3 feet, another frightful feature of the anglerfish is that the female essentially absorbs the male while mating. The male attaches himself to the female with his teeth, and over time becomes physically fused to her. The male loses all of his internal organs and his eyes, and becomes part of her bloodstream.
What?
Therefore,
What? So you tell me when they mating, the woman is eat the male fish and take all his organs and then they join together as one? How does work? They are mating. They are mating. How is that working like that? That don't make no sense.
the majority of the freaky anglerfish we see are female. Number 1.
I really trying to remember where I remember this from. This is I see this so much. Like an old bald head grandpa. That's all I can say. Old bald head grandpa look like almost like Squidward. Look like a squid. But
The blobfish. The top spot on our list of top 10 weird sea creatures goes to a creature that is part fish and part massive blobby gelatinous goo.
blob, that nigga look like a human.
Blobfish, native to Australia and New Zealand, lives along the bottom of the ocean at depths of 3,000 feet.
Looks soft though.
It also lived there for so
Like you
long
pick him up,
that
he'd be
its skin has
squishy and
almost
then
become as dense as water.
it'd be cold.
Having no bones or teeth, the
No bones, no
blobfish
teeth.
feeds
You
by
poke him
simply
like that, you
floating
poke him
along
now.
the ocean floor
He
and sucking
shake.
food into its mouth. The blobfish
Oh,
also
these them say with a suck food in their mouth. I understand. That's why they get so fat. Just they ain't got no bones, so like that's all they have to do all day. They ain't got nothing else to do.
its muscle strength and the swim bladder, which is an air sac that allows regular fish to regulate their buoyancy. Its name comes from its blob-like appearance. However, researchers believe that while in its natural setting, the blobfish doesn't quite look so blob-like. When the blobfish is brought to the surface, it actually loses density bit by bit. So by the time it reaches the surface, the blobfish actually appears more gelatinous than it does in its natural depth. Nonetheless, the glob-like appearance of this strange creature claimed it the title of the world's ugliest animal in 2013.
Well, first of all, you could see that blobfish. That look like actual human with flesh without skin. That's what it looked like to me. Like almost like a human fish. A grumpy old man human fish without any skin but flesh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they sure was creepy. They was weird. I mean, I like the blobfish. And then the other fishes. Now the one really get me is the one when there's mating. And the male is getting eat from the woman. I don't understand that. I don't know how it's possible. But I guess that's just their system. And the one will look like a leaf. But it's a dry end. You know? There's a couple of weird setting there, but I hope I don't have to see them in person. Honestly. They look creepy. Because probably up close they look even more creepier. But yeah, leave a comment which one was your favorite one. Which one you found the most weirdest. Like the video. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Joe Bangers No Hangers on 2020. Hope you guys enjoy another spooky Saturday edition. It wasn't the original spooky video. It wasn't the spooker. It was like more weird, kind of spooky, but you know. But yeah, if you want to see any scary videos on Spooky Saturdays, any more videos like this, DM me if you have any suggestions, or just leave a comment. It's that simple. Follow me on all my social medias, link will be in the description. Other than that, it's been Chef Reacts, back with another banger, and we out.